Welcome to PetPix World. We are so excited to introduce you to fantastic pet parents, pet experts, and talented pet clothing designers from all around the world. We are also very grateful. Thanks to you, our podcast is in the 0.5% globally ranked podcast. Woohoo! Yeah! We also have a magazine, so go to Amazon, look for PetPix World magazine, and here we are. My name is Vasi. I'm your host, a very passionate pet photographer who likes to give some tips and tricks on how you can utilize your phone when they create beautiful memories, level up your social media, and so much more. And of course, we are very passionate to help rescue organizations to share with you incredible events from all around the world. Pets are family everywhere. So let's have fun, listen to our podcast, enjoy it, and see you soon. Doing well, and I'm so beyond excited. Yay, yay, yay. The holidays are almost here on the corner, and I know that each of you is getting ready your house with decoration, getting gifts. And so a lot of great things. But how are you doing, Jen? Are you excited? This is our last show for the year.
I am so excited, Vasi. I cannot believe this is the last show of 2022. Folks, as you come on in, hit that share button. If you are anyone you know likes Christmas or the holidays or the festivities that come along with the holidays, you gotta tag them. I promise you, I guarantee you, I will cut you a check if you are not amazed by what we are going to show you today. So I'm very excited, Vasi. Thank you for making it possible. The year has flown by and I am super duper excited.
Oh, me too, my friend. I can't believe it. It's the end of 2022. We have been doing this for over 1 year, pretty much like 1.5 years, with all the podcasts and everything else, and just being able to highlight all of these amazing pet parents and rescue organization, talented designers and special guests like our guest today. It truly has been an honor. And friends, this is the time of the year when we want to just say thank you for you with a lot of gratitude, and just know that every time when we see more times shares, more views, that's kind of our award for Jen and I, and really motivate us to continue working hard, and really hard because we love it. It's not a job. We love it. But 2023 will be a spectacular year. And so, how did you decide to invite our special guest today?
Hello, and people are watching. Hey, Camilla Rose, hit that share button as you come on in, folks. When I knew this was going to be the last episode for the year, and it's of course very seasonal, it's absolutely perfect. I thought to myself, some people think that Mariah Carey is the queen of Christmas. Well, I beg to differ. And we are going to get a little taste tonight of, she's been a longtime friend. She's a publicist, and many of her clients, she is a part of the doggy community, but she is a publicist of all things. I don't want to peg her as a pet publicist because she certainly is not. Bridget is an incredible mom. She is an advocate. She is a dog mom. She is a wife and a mother. She has 2 wonderful children, and she's been a part of the community for a long time, and we'll have to have her back. But today, Vasi, she is going to give us a little taste of how she transforms her home for the holidays. And I've been fortunate enough to see it in person, and we are going to get a little taste of it here. And you are going to have so many questions, Vasi, and I promise you, you will not be disappointed. So I say that Bridget O'Brien is the real queen of Christmas, if you will. And I've got the proof is in the pudding, as you all are going to see right now. So thank you, Bridget, for closing out 2022 with us.
Yeah. Oh, it's my pleasure to be here. Well, I'm excited. I'm happy to be on the end of an interview this time and not having a client be interviewed with you. So this is very exciting.
Exactly. So Bridget, please, I'm going to ask you questions as we go. And I'm sure a lot of people, folks, hit that share button as you come on in. And if you have friends and family who think that they decorate well for Christmas, I've got some motivation and some inspiration for you tonight. Bridget, as you show us, I know that I'll probably be interrupting you with questions, but please take us through some of what you have done this year.
Okay, so I'm right now in my living room. So I'm gonna start. I've got to turn my camera around to show you. So yes. We decorate every bit of it. So this is the back of my couch. We're covered all in elves and yes. Snowmen.
Yes.
And then we'll come over here to, we've got yes. some Santas.
Yes.
I've been collecting Christmas decorations since I was a child. A lot of the decorations that I have and that I display are from when I was a child or that I've collected through traveling. I have a collection of nutcrackers. You can see there's a snowman nutcracker. Yes. Every year I get a new one and I put our family picture with Santa in there. So here we go. And now we'll come over yes. to probably my favorite and most pride that I take right here.
Okay.
This is my display. These are carolers made by a company called Buyer's Choice. And every one of them is handmade. And I urge anyone, if they want to go and have a really nice day looking at beautiful Christmas displays, to go to Chalfont, Pennsylvania, to the Buyer's Choice store and see, because what I have displayed is like a tiny fraction of what they have. But I've been collecting these for years, since I was probably a teenager. And
oh, Bridget, wow.
They're all, and this is this level is Christmas around the world. So we have Santas, we have Bell's Nickel Santa and Polish Santa. We have today's actually the feast of Santa Lucia. So there she is right there.
Oh.
And we have Krampus from Germany and Austria.
Of course.
La Befana from Italy.
Wow.
I have Father Christmas from England and Père Noël from France.
Of course.
So last year I had a bad flood in my home when the hurricane came through, and I lost probably about 20 of my carolers from around the world. So that was actually very sad. Up here we have the Nutcracker, the carolers from the Nutcracker.
Yes.
You can see. Incredible. I don't know if I'm getting a good enough shot for you, but.
No, this is fantastic. This is absolutely fantastic. So this is really a look at the Barbies.
It's amazing.
This is really family tradition. This is your childhood that you have really encapsulated and continued the tradition on. This is really absolutely incredible. Keep in mind, folks, this is one room. This is just one room.
Wow.
We're still in one part of one room.
Amazing.
Look at that.
And this Santa Claus, speaking of like childhood, this Santa Claus right here, my mom, when she was a teenager, worked in a grocery store called Grand Union. And this Santa was the display for the Pepsi Cola that year. And the manager of the store let her take him home. And he used to be displayed in my house when I was a child. And then when I had my own house, my mom gave him to me. So he's one of my I have a million Santas, but this guy stands out as a very special Santa because he's probably from the early 1970s.
Wow. Wow. As you keep going on and showing us more, Bridget, please tell everyone, so when do you start decorating?
This year I started a little bit later because life got a little bit crazy, but I generally try to start decorating, getting things out the week of Halloween, and I start decorating usually November 1st is when I start, because it takes a good amount of time because everything is stored in my garage, and just unpacking everything and getting everything sorted and taking all of my normal decorations down, like my, these bookshelves here have other displays like throughout the year. So I take those all down and I pack them all up, and that takes some time, and then just displaying these. So everything is typically decorated the week before Thanksgiving. That's when I'm completely finished, so that when everyone comes to my house for Thanksgiving, they can also celebrate Christmas at the same time.
Right. So let's say if you start November 1-ish, let's say you started promptly on November 1, or November 1, you finish by November 25th-ish, let's say. So it's three solid weeks. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yes, 3 solid
weeks of decorating.
And some nights, like, getting so involved in it that you don't go to bed until like 3 or 4 in the morning because you're just so like involved in setting something up, or here's some more carolers on my mantle.
Right.
It's incredible. I never have seen this before, and I have seen a lot. I travel a lot in Europe, like in Germany, and you can imagine, Christmas there. There was this famous place with Christmas all year round, but your home, it's truly like a museum.
Yes.
And I just, for a second, and I'm sorry that would take a stage, I just want to say, friends, I got so inspired that I already brought some of the...
I see you're breaking out good stuff. See that, Bridget? It's infectious. It's infectious. You're spreading the cheer. Absolutely.
It is.
Incredible.
It is.
And this is one, folks, this is one tree. Please don't think this is the only tree in the house.
How many do you have?
This is the main tree.
Okay.
So
this is the main tree.
I have on the first floor, I have 6 trees on my first floor, and upstairs I have 2 trees.
You see, there are 2 right there, folks. Are you getting that? There are 2.
Actually,
right there.
wait, I have 7 trees because I forgot this little guy here that has all of the. This has Rockette Barbies and Rockette dolls displayed on it. I don't know if you can see them, but these are Barbies from the 80s, and she's a Rockette.
Yes.
So
7.
I've been collecting them, but I also go and I look for them in certain places. Like if I'm in a vintage store, I find them, or if I'm, at a yard sale, I find them. So I do collect them in other ways as well. Yeah. And this is my main tree. This has, I'll come in a little bit closer. This has ornaments from forever on them. So
this is amazing. So incredible.
Yes. So we're looking at 2 of 7 trees, folks, on the main floor.
Wow.
2 of 7.
Wow.
So I'm like the crazy Christmas lady, and I'm sure people think, when they come into my house, oh my God, she has so much stuff. But it's just like I love collecting and showing my these are animatronics that I've collected since I was a child. They move and they light up.
Amazing.
Right here, I have a bunch of them. Here's another one.
Absolutely stunning and incredible.
My kids have advent calendars that are here, that the doors are open, because every day they get a different prize or something. And a lot of times the prizes are decorations so that we can add to the collection. A lot of times it's like a stuffed animal that's a Christmas stuffed animal. So that adds to the other decorations. Yeah. And here's another Santa. This is a big Santa.
Of course.
Wow, that's absolutely incredible. It's so beautiful.
Bridget, please continue to take us wherever you want to go. Comments are coming. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Tina, I bet you're getting some good ideas here. Sherry Reynolds Rigdon says, wonderful family treasures and memories. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, this is really, you've really created, I'm sure you know, Bridget, you've created a time capsule. You've literally created a time capsule for your family of family traditions.
I hope so. I try to have things for my kids that are memorable, that they'll think back and say, oh, mom tried really hard.
Yes.
So this is my snowman tree, and I actually was wrong. I do have 8 trees. Counting the snowman, there's 8 trees down here. So this is a snowman tree, and there's all little snowmen around him. And in front of the snowman is one of my dog's toys. You can
Oh.
see there that he must have gotten out here and
Of
been playing with his
course.
toy in front of the tree. And then I have my staircases lined in nutcrackers.
Oh,
And-
wow.
Okay.
Look
And
at this
and up-
one.
And up at
That's
the top
amazing.
of the stairs is a Santa that
my
a lot of
gosh.
times can frighten you if you forget he's up there.
Yes, I can see going to the bathroom in the middle of the night or something, or coming in late at night. That would scare the dickens out of me.
Yes.
Excuse the pun.
Yes.
I love it.
And these are some more animatronics.
Of
There's
course.
old Ebenezer Scrooge and
Yes.
Bob Cratchit and Santa.
Yes. Yes.
And I'll
yes.
show you a little glimpse into this room, but this room
Thank you.
actually right now is housing lots of gifts that I have to wrap. So
Okay.
I'm not
Okay.
gonna fully open the door to that room.
We don't
I don't
want
want
to.
to. I don't want to ruin anyone's surprises. And
No,
then
yeah, no, don't worry.
we'll come into the dining room, and I have it all decorated with Santas and all sorts of different life-size or almost life-size people.
All of this fits in your garage, Bridget?
It does. I have a pretty big, pretty big garage.
Oh,
Is
Okay,
it your car
okay.
garage?
No, it's not. There's no car. Actually, there's no cars in the garage.
Yeah.
So
Of course not. How could there
So
be
it takes up
cars in
all-
the
it takes up-
garage?
takes up all the space. And here's my dining room tree.
Oh.
And I have Hess trucks under here. And every year my dad would give us a Hess truck.
Oh,
And he passed away a couple of years ago. And now my sister
Oh,
gives the Hess trucks.
Oh,
oh.
so beautiful. So much traditions.
Yes,
Like,
that's what it
so-
is.
Incredible. And I really hope that people seeing this would kind of, like inspire me, like it would inspire them. Even if you may not be for Christmas or Hanukkah in your home, you may celebrate it somewhere else. Still, don't scheme on organizing and decorating your home. Go full in, nothing to lose, only to gain for sure. I mean, it's so, I don't know, it's beautiful. Maybe because I'm a December baby, and for me, December is my favorite. A few years ago, I remember my husband and I, we went to Marriott, and I was so amazed. They had these 5 beautiful Christmas trees. And I said, mine is stunning like to one of them. But now seeing Bridget's beautiful stuff, I'm like, I thought my house is good decorated.
I'm telling you, Vasi, you go to Bridget's house and you're like, wait a minute, what am I doing here?
Yeah. Exactly.
So when does everything come down?
That's a great question.
I wait until the Epiphany, which is January 6th, to leave everything up. And then I typically start taking it down probably the weekend after the 6th. I don't know what date that would be this year, but
Okay.
that's when I start taking it down. And actually taking it down is a horrible, a horrible job, because you're sad that the holidays are over, and it's a massive undertaking to pack everything back up. Like unwrapping things out of paper isn't a big deal, but wrapping it up takes like a lot of time and energy, and because everything has to be bubble wrapped. All these carolers are like very, very delicate, so you have to kind of make sure that you're very careful with everything that you do, that you pack away. I didn't show you this display before,
Yes,
and I want
please
to show
keep
you.
going. Keep taking us around. Absolutely.
So this is also some more Buyer's Choice carolers and some nutcrackers. This is a Christmas Carol theme. So there's the book I have displayed of A Christmas Carol, and I'm actually going to see A Christmas Carol next week in a little theater in Queens. So I'm looking forward to
Oh,
that.
so amazing.
So there's all the ghosts of Christmas past, present, and the future. Scrooge, Bob Marley, not Jacob Marley. That's Jacob Marley, not Bob. Bob Cratchit and Mrs. Cratchit, the Fezziwigs. So there's all the characters from A Christmas Carol. And here's another Santa collection.
Oh my gosh, look at that Santa collection.
I know, they're like twins.
Yes.
Every year I get a different one or two of these guys.
Oh, wow.
Oh wow.
Do you know, here it's the time to say, so my daughter asked me, You know, like last week, me and my husband, she asked, so mommy, so I think Santa Claus is few hundred years old by now. And does he go to a dentist? I'm like, that's a good
Does he go to a
question.
dentist? Oh, good question. Look at that.
Good question. Now seeing all of this, you know, Santa's kind of remind me, you know, how kids like I like to say we are the big kids, right? Like
Yes,
we
yes.
sometimes love Christmas more than you know, than you know, than young kids.
So, and Bridget, when did you start? I guess, well, you kind of answered this, so forgive me, because you said you started collecting when you were a teen.
Yes,
So
I would go with my parents or to like stores, Christmas stores. I grew up in an area where there was there was a farm called Devitt's, and they actually had an egg there called Egbert, and Egbert was a talking egg, and you'd walk in and you'd have your name on your chest, and Egbert would talk to you. And every year there's a different Egbert ornament. So I literally have 25 different Egbert ornaments from over the years, from the way that they change it every year. So things like that, like I would go every year with my parents somewhere, and now we go with my kids to see Egbert. We go to the farm, it's called Devitt's, and we see Egbert, and they have a really lovely Christmas shop. So every year everybody gets to pick a couple ornaments, and then the tree gets even more ornaments on it.
Wow.
So take me through the timeline, please. So as a teen, you were just really collecting, right? You weren't full on. I want to get the evolution of when the collecting started as a teen, but then when did this incredible decorating tradition begin?
Probably when I got my first apartment, after college. Right after college, when I was 21 years old, living up in the Bronx. And I used to decorate my apartment and put like every bit of the apartment was decorated. And I would have a Christmas party and invite way too many people for a 1-bedroom apartment. But we would have the greatest time. And I have like the best memories from those times of having special things around the holidays and having people come over, and and it makes me happy when people are like, I came to your house and I feel so happy that it's Christmas. And another friend said, I feel like a kid when I come in your house. And I'm like, that's such a feeling that I'm happy that I'm giving my friends and people that come to visit me. So it's just, it's good that all this work isn't just for my crazy collecting, but people actually appreciate it, and it gives them a little holiday spirit.
Yeah, no, it's just
absolutely
incredible.
No, it's life changing. It's life changing. Yes. I'm telling you, it's a life. I'm fortunate enough to say I've been and I've seen it firsthand, and it is truly a life-changing experience.
It's incredible.
Snoopy, yes.
Yeah, Snoopy. Yeah, we got Snoopy. We've got a very, very old Santa that I got at a vintage shop. So yeah, I mean, there's just things like through the years, and here's another really big Santa.
Wow.
So there's just things that I've picked up through the years that I look at them and like, you can remember, okay, you were in Pennsylvania when you got that, or, a trip that you were in Virginia or somewhere, or Ireland. And it just reminds me of those times too. So it's something that I enjoy doing.
And I know this may be crazy, but how do you remember everything? I don't know if I could remember everything that I have. How?
I don't. So the thing is, the way that things get put away is that I am not exactly the most organized when I'm putting them away, because I just want them to be put away. So when I take boxes out, I'll know like, okay, this was something that goes in my kitchen, or this is something that goes. Okay. And every year things go pretty much in the same place, but a lot of times I'll change things around and put them in different places and things. So I'll show you like the Cabbage Patch collection over here. There's lots of like Cabbage Patch dolls.
Wow.
And they're all Christmas.
This is incredible.
And there's Virginia and Santa Claus.
Of course.
And these are more animatronics. This is a mailbox that you're supposed to mail a letter to Santa to when he talks, but he doesn't have batteries in right now. And this tree also, he's from the 1970s and he talks. So yeah, just different things. This is a Victorian doll.
Oh,
incredible.
Dressed in a Christmas dress.
I saw that you have a lot of Barbies. So
I do.
what are the stories with the Barbies? I'm sorry, but I need to ask this one.
I'm actually glad that you asked that because the Barbies, I've been giving my daughter a Barbie.
Okay, she probably will, connect again.
did we lose her? We lost you, Bridget.
we lost
Come on
her.
back. Uh-oh.
It's okay. Hopefully she will, but it's really fascinating. And it's
Absolutely
amazing.
wonderful. Wonderful. We have good comments, Vasi. All these people watching. We're just waiting. We lost Bridget, but she's coming back.
She's coming.
There's Bridget right here. If anyone has any questions for Bridget or for any of us, give us a question. If you know anyone who decorates like Bridget, let me know. Let me know. Please let us know what your thoughts are, folks. Sorry, Bridget, we lost you. We were talking about the Barbies.
I'm sorry about that. Somebody was calling in on my phone and I tried to decline the call and I think I declined our meeting. So I apologize for that.
No worries.
The question was about the Barbies that you noticed that I had a lot of Barbies. So every year since my daughter was born, I give her a holiday Barbie because every year Barbie has a limited edition holiday Barbie and every year they change. So this was last year's Barbie right here. She's wearing like a silver dress and.
Oh, that's amazing. Let me show it a little bigger. That's absolutely incredible.
Yes. So the Barbies, they change every year and I get her a Barbie every year. So on Christmas morning, she'll open a Barbie. And then the next year we open up the box. Everyone says, why are you opening the box if you're trying to collect them? But I'm not trying to collect Barbies. I'm not a Barbie collector per se. I just like decorating with them. So I'll show you the doorway, the Barbie doorway that we've done this year. This was actually something different. I used to do them over the windows, but this year I decided to kind of put them around.
Wow. This is incredible.
And then, I mean, you could take a peek into my kitchen. I have a lot going on out there.
Yes, give us the kitchen.
We see only the decoration. Wow.
There were holiday crafts going on in my kitchen today. So I'll take you out to the kitchen.
Thank you. Wonderful.
We're getting a private tour here.
We're getting the grand tour. All right.
Like no other.
So there you go. This is my hutch in the kitchen that typically holds things that you need for cooking and stuff. It's holding all sorts of Christmas decorations.
This is incredible. This is
and there's Darby.
Oh, hi, baby. Hello there,
baby.
He's rolling over.
Do you like all the Christmas decorations?
Yes, he likes to grab them and run around with them in his mouth.
Of course.
Oh my God, that's adorable. Wow. The definitely inspiration for everyone. And then I do have a question, like with all of these Christmas decoration, then what are your tradition on Christmas itself?
Oh.
So actually, I not only like decorate fully for Christmas, but I try to make sure that we do as much things as possible the month of December that are related to Christmas.
Okay.
So every day I'll wear a different Christmas outfit. You can see this one. I'm kind of dressed like an elf. We wear different Christmas sweaters and things every day the month of December, my kids and I. And we try to do a lot of the Christmas shows. Like this past weekend, we saw A Christmas Story up in Rhode Island. A live play of it, and then we went to see another, the Emperor's New Clothes. That was a Christmas version of that play. So we try to do as much as possible. We went to a lot of holiday strolls up in New England when we were in Rhode Island, and I just try to give them memories from the holidays. We usually go to Radio City. I don't think we're going this year, but we usually go to Radio City every year and see the show and do the tree, and we'll do the tree, but we're not probably going to Radio City. But we do a lot of shows. Like next weekend, we're going to go see A Christmas Carol in a little theater in Queens. We see A Christmas Carol every year. So we do a lot. We do a lot of different things.
Wow, this is absolutely incredible. Definitely fantastic. And listen, there are people like me who live in Florida who have not, I just kind of like seeing your house, to me, snow and Christmas go together. But then you living in a state like mine or area in the world who don't see snow, it's kind of hard. But you definitely like so inspirational that then you find the fake snow.
That's right. Make fake snow. Get a snowman tree and imagine that it's snowing.
Exactly. No, but it's beautiful. I think that, first of all, thank you for being so open to share, because it's a kind of yours, like it's your home, it's your heart, it's your passion, it's part of who you are, your family tradition, and sharing it with us, opening your home. Thank you so much. This is very special. And I know that, at least for me, in a wonderful way, you changed my life, as you can see. Now I brought them here. I did have decoration in my studio, but I know that, like a lot of other people who watch it or listen at this, and definitely, friends, make sure you watch also the video version of this if you listen it as a podcast. Just you inspire us to continue embracing, the child in us, to continue embracing the family tradition, or maybe if you have a new family, create new family tradition. It's never too late. Today, it's the day to do something amazing. And the fact that you mentioned, okay, during December, we wear a festive and Christmas clothing. We go to different events, just really like you cover it and including talking about how you break down everything, put it away. I mean, we really covered a lot of things. You really gave us great insights.
You got all the insight into the crazy Christmas lady that I am, I guess.
I love it.
I love it.
Absolutely.
And that's true. And it's very true. Like a lot of things like I never did as a child. And maybe it was something that I just woke up one morning and I thought of, and then it became a tradition that we do every year. Like I said that we have advent calendars, but also I have to take it a step further, and the kids have mailboxes. And every morning the elves bring them something in their mailbox. So, and then the things in the mailbox typically are things that it's either a craft that they can make. So it's another something that we have for the tree or for, displaying, or it's something that they can keep for themselves when they're older as a decoration or a memory. So it's true. You can make your own memories. It's as easy as just saying one night, let's make chocolate chip cookies, or let's listen to music and make a dessert. It doesn't have to be anything that's traveling or going to a show. You can do simple little things in your home to make it more festive.
Incredible. And things that what you've mentioned don't even cost a lot of money. I think that's a very wonderful thing that you touched on, is that the point is the memory. It doesn't have to be expensive, whether it's listening to music, like you said, or watching a movie, or doing something in the house that maybe was just the cost of the ingredients of making the cookies, let's say, or nominal. It doesn't have to be a $1 million enterprise for it to be meaningful.
It could be as simple as making like a pie and giving it to an elderly neighbor who doesn't have family around. It's simple things that you can do as traditions that I think are important, because the world now is so crazy and everybody's always running everywhere. And it's like, it's just been the past few years have been so hard on everyone that I think that this is the time of year to reflect and really focus on family.
Yeah. Agreed. Thank you, folks, as you come in, for hitting that share button. I think everyone needs a little Christmas cheer, a little Christmas love, so to speak. And Bridget, this is we're going to have to definitely make this a Christmas tradition, that every December we're coming to the O'Brien home to definitely check out what you've got going. Because is it safe to say that every year you add a new decoration?
I do. Every year I add a few carolers to the collection. Like I said, last year I lost about 20 of them in a flood of those carolers, and they're expensive. They're like anywhere from $80 to $100 each. So I lost a lot of them. And it's not even just the cost of them. It was just the fact that they're limited edition. They're handmade and they only make a certain number every year. So I lost like the Irish Santa, and I've been trying to replace him, and I can't find the Santa from Ireland. So I lost the Scottish Santa with his bagpipes and his kilt. So there's things that I missed that I've lost. So I'm still trying to replace those. And I do every year. You know, if I see something cute somewhere, I'll pick it up. And like I said, I'm always giving my kids traditions, gifts and things. So they're able to add to the collection also through those gifts. So that's amazing. So everything changes. Next year there'll be more, or things will be arranged differently. But yes, it's always an evolution at Christmas.
Well, Jen, put it in the calendar, 2023 December.
Yes, December 23. We're coming to the Hanretta, exactly, O'Brien home. Yes, yes.
I love it.
You can come, and we'll wear our Christmas pajamas, and we'll all drink eggnog, and we'll do a live show from the living room. It would be perfect.
I would love
There
that.
you go. There it is.
Oh my gosh, that would be amazing. And Jen, do you have any other questions? Anything?
I think that is it. I guess the last question is how do the kids like it? Do they do you see them really enjoying it, and are they getting a lot of it? Did it take them a minute to get into the spirit like you, or how did it go with them?
No, I think that, you know, since this has been going on since they were babies, and it's kind of like they just expect that this is going to happen, and that it's the way it is, you know, like they know that this is what happens every Christmas, and that they're used to it, and they're very happy with it.
That is wonderful. That's wonderful. Right. Like if it didn't happen, they'd be like, wait a minute, what's going on here?
Yeah, actually, the year my father passed away, I did not want to decorate. I didn't want to decorate at all. And then I was like, if I don't decorate, it's not that I'm being a Scrooge just to myself. I'm also like ruining my kids' Christmas. So I made sure that I decorated extra well that year, because you know, it was hard. It was very hard to do, but I think that that's also like when someone passes away, like I know we get depressed and sad, but I think keeping the tradition that you had with them is also so important. So for people who lost loved ones, do it, put up the tree, put up a few lights, just do something to remind yourself of the good times you had with that person.
Amen. Amen. And I remember meeting your dad at your house at your Christmas party. So you have then imparted a memory. So like you said, you're really throwing a pond in a lake, a stone in a lake. It's a ripple effect that you have really created, and it's really incredible. I hope you realize how many people, how many lives you touch. I know you know that Grace is a huge fan of, like, you know that you have created this incredible event, and like you said, a sense of festiveness that is, it's just infectious. So yes, thank you
very much. And where people can find you? Yes, we thank you, because we definitely please next year you are ours.
Yes. So you would think that I was promoting like a Christmas decorating business today, but I just do that in my own home, the Christmas decorating. I own a public relations firm, and I also do social media. So I'm a full press agency. So if anybody out there needs to get on TV or need some media coverage for one of their brands or their business or their place, give me a shout. And I also run social media accounts. So if you need any assistance with your Facebook or Twitter or Instagram, I can also help you in that. You can find me on social. My Facebook is Bridget O'Brien PR and Events, and you can find me at Bridget O'Brien PR on Twitter and Instagram.
Wonderful. Thank you. And I already added friends below in the description, the link as well. So you can go and find Bridget and just say hi. Just say hi.
No, don't say hi. Say Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. I love it.
Merry Christmas.
Yes. I do love it. I love it. I just want to show here. Look at this. This is my globe, and you cannot get it any more Merry Christmassy. You know, even if I keep saying Happy Holiday, I'm the Christmas girl here.
There you go.
Oh my God. It's Merry Christmas all around, or whatever people. In my family, actually, we do Christmas and Hanukkah. We celebrate them both, and we actually have them integrated to our decoration and our Christmas tree. So I'm sure some people do the same. But thank you again, Bridget. It has been absolutely such a pleasure and honor, and looking forward to seeing your decoration next year. So thank you so much.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Bridget. What a way
ladies.
to end the year. Thank you, folks. This is our last PetPix Celebrity Catwalk collab for 2022. We will see you all at the top of 2023.
Yes.
Merry
thank you.
Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Holidays, and congratulations, ladies, on a successful year with your show.
Thank you.
Thank you, Bridget. Thank you.
Thank you. And, Merry Christmas, Happy Holiday, friends, Happy New Year. And just know that 2023 will be amazing because it's going to be Celebrity Catwalk 10th anniversary. And because we are going with PetPix and Celebrity Catwalk to do things we never have done before. So all of us will have a lot of fun. You get ready for that one. We're giving you a few weeks off. Just wait until we come back. We'll be awesome, phenomenal. So,
Thank you,
Bridget.
Thank you.
So much, everyone.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you for listening to this podcast episode. I really, truly hope you enjoyed it. You learned some new tips and tricks. You feel inspired. Please go below in the description. Follow our amazing speaker. Go and say hi. Also, check out our website, petpixworld.com, and you're going to discover we have great free classes. We also have our new community. Woo-hoo! We have finally, all of us as passionate pet parents or businesses, we can connect in one place. We also have a lot of resources specifically only for our website tribe. Yay! Please show us your support, leave us a review. You can find our podcast in all of the major podcast platforms from all around the world. And don't forget, we have a fantastic, very unique magazine. So you can find our magazine in Amazon when you search for PetPix Worlk magazine in our website and other magazine platforms. So lastly, don't forget, we are here if you'd like to be highlighted, if you know for any fundraising events you would like for us to share with you, just let us know. So thank you, continue, enjoy it, and see you next time in our next podcast episode. This is Vasi, your host and passionate pet mom, exactly like you. So see you soon.